Hey friends, it's math time again. Let's get it done. Got my detective hat ready to go. We are on lesson, what are we on? 13 today. Woo! We are on 13. Guys, we have been adding double-digit numbers. And today we are working, I believe it is with Miss Caitlin. And we are going to continue to add on double-digit numbers. And guys, we got this. Let's just get started. Let's do this. Let's go. All right. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. 13. I can add a pair of two-digit numbers when the ones digit have a sum greater than 10 using decomposition. That's a big word. Let's look at that. It says that I can add two-digit numbers. Okay, we can add two-digit numbers. We've been doing that. But this time the ones place is going to equal more than 10. And we're going to figure out how to do that by breaking it down. We got this. All right, let's get our brains warmed up. It is time for us to be detectives. Let's get our detective brain working. Get that detective hat on. Let's read through it. Here we go. Julio read 6 books this week. Emmy read 12 books this week. How many fewer books did Julio read than Emmy? How many books did they read all? How many more books does Julio have to read so that he has read one more book than Emmy? Guys, whew. We have to solve 3 different problems here. Okay, so let's break this down. We know that Julio read 6 books this week. So let's draw out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we know that Emmy read 12 books this week. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now, how many fewer books did Julio read than Emmy? You remember our tape diagrams that we made like this? And then we use them to compare. Well, look, I can go boop, 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 boop. There's a 6. How many fewer books did he read? So let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Julio read 6 because we counted 6. You could also say 12 minus 6 equals 6. Julio read 6 fewer books than Emmy. Okay, that's 1. Now, how many books did they read in all? Well, that's where we're going to say 12 plus 6 equals, what can we do? I can say 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 ones and 1 10. 18 books altogether. They read 18 books all together. Now we're not done because now we need to find out how many more books does Julio have to read so that he has read one more than Emmy? Well, we know that Julio read 6 less than Emmy. So if he wants to read one more than Emmy, he would have to have 6 books plus 1 more equals 7. So Julio needs to read 7 more books. Now, let's see. Did we answer all those questions? How many fewer books did Julio read than Emmy? Julio read 6 fewer books than Emmy. We figured that out. We used drawings and a mouth sentence. 12 minus 6 equals 6. How many books did they read in all? They read 18 books all together. We did that by adding 12 plus 6 equals 18. And how many more books does Julio have to read so that he has read 1 more book than Emmy? Well, we knew that he had to read 6 more to have the same as Emmy. So 6 plus 1 more made 7. So Julio needs to read 7 more books. Now, friends, this was a very different application problem because it gave us 3 questions to answer. But guess what? You did it. Congratulations. Case closed. You can put that hat away. You can erase the board and you can get your brain ready for a sprint because you have a sprint. Don't know which one you're going to have. You'll have to wait and see. Watch and see. Look, you might have addition. You might have subtraction. You might have to find your total. You might have to find a part. Your problem might be backwards. You might have to make a true number sentence. Okay? Be careful. Be careful. Set your timer for 2 minutes. See how many you can get done correctly. Don't turn it in yet because if you do, then you won't be able to do your problem set or your exit ticket. So don't turn it in until you're done with those 2. I'm going to pause the video. You're going to pause, do your fluency, then come back to me. Okay? Whoops. All right, friends, I'm ready. You need a whiteboard. You need a marker. You need an eraser. You need paper, pencil, something to write on because you are going to solve these out too. Here we go.
Welcome to class, my marvelous mathematicians. It's Miss Kaylin here, ready to guide you through another lesson. Today, we will be adding 2-digit numbers. You won't need anything but your whiteboard, so let's get started.
Let's do this.
We're going to start by solving 19 plus 11. Take a moment to write it on your board. You should write 19 plus 11 equals blank. Great. You're going to solve this any way you want. I'm going to go behind my secret wall and work. If you need more time, you can always pause. Solve any way you want.
Okay, so let's solve any way you want. I'm going to solve 2 ways. Okay, you choose any of the strategies we've been talking about and you solve it the best you can. If you want to follow along with me because you're not sure, you can follow along with me. If you want to try it on your own, go for it. Okay, first one I'm going to do is I'm going to draw it out with my quick 10s and 1s. So I'm going to draw out 1 10, 9 1s, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then I have 1 10 and 1 1. Now, I know that 9 plus 1 makes a 10. So I now have 3 10s, and the value of 3 10s is 30. That's one way you can do it. Let's look at another way we can do it. I know that I need 1 more 10, or one more 1 to make 19 become 20. So I'm going to take 1 10 from my 11 and put 10 or 1 1 1 1. I'm going to take 1 1 from my 11. Ugh, and I'm going to add it to my 19. So 19 plus 1 equals 20. Then I'm going to add my 10. 20 plus 10 equals 30. So far, got the same answer. Could we do this another way? Yeah, we sure could. We could even break it down to 10s and 1s. 10, 9, 10, 1, 10 and 10. Add them together first. Makes 20. And we're going to add our ones. 9 plus 1 equals 10. And I'm going to add those two numbers together. 20 plus 10 equals 30. All right, friends. Now we just saw 3 different ways we could do this. Let's see what Miss Kaylin did. Kind of looks like she's doing this one. Or she made 10. I think they forgot to put the invisible board up.
If you're ready, let's keep going. If you need more time, you can pause. I got 30. Do you see what strategy I did?
She used the make 10 strategy.
I made the next 10. I wanted to add one more to get to 20, but I had to get it from somewhere, so I took it from the 11. 19 plus 1 is 20, and then 20 plus the 10 left over. That's 30. Did you solve like I did?
It was one of our ways, wasn't it?
Or maybe you solved like my friend Sasha.
Let's see what Sasha
Hey,
did.
Sasha. Sasha solved it a different way. You want to see what she did?
Let's see what she
Sasha,
did.
can I borrow your board so I can do them? Thanks. This is what Sasha did. How is that different from what I did?
Well,
We both got. That's our answer. But Sasha did something a little different. I added 19 plus 1 to get to the next 10. Sasha added 10 first. I wonder why she did that. Maybe because 10 is really easy for her to add. She knows she just needs to add 1 10. So she went from 19 to 29. And then all she had left to was add one more. Point to which strategy you used. Did you solve like Miss Kaylin or like Sasha?
well, on my board, I solved like Miss Kaylin, but you may have done it like Sasha.
Either way you did it, if you got 30, great job. Maybe you did it in even different. That's really cool. As long as you're doing a strategy that makes sense for you. Let's try another really similar problem. Go ahead and erase your board. We just solved 19 plus 1. And we got 30. Now, let's solve 59 plus 1.
Ooh, is this similar to what we just did? Yeah. What
I wonder
changed?
if this number sentence will help you solve this number sentence. Go ahead and solve now. I'll do it by my secret wall.
Okay, I'm going to pause. So if you'll look, her number center, she wrote 19 plus 11 already on equal, because that's the one we just did. And then 59 plus 11. 11 is the same, and our ones place stayed the same with 9, but our tens place is the only thing that changed. So could we use a similar strategy to solve 59 and 11? Yeah, so we could make a 10 by adding 59 plus 1 equals 60. And then adding our 60 to the 10 left over to get 70. Could we do it another way? Absolutely. We have lots of different strategies, but I'm gonna this one. You can choose another strategy to solve if you would like. You know what, while we're waiting, I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know that one more one will make this a 10. And I have
Okay, my
6,
marvelous
7.
mathematician. You need more time. Don't forget to pause. We're going to keep going. Does yours look anything like this?
Yes, it
This
does.
is how Miss Kaylin solved. I used the same strategy. I made the next 10. I remember when I solved 19 plus 11, I decomposed the 11 just like this. Let me remember that. Yes! Breaking the 11 into 1 and 10 helped me find the next 10. I can do 19, I can do that with 59. It doesn't matter as long as I'm finding the next 10. Now, mathematician, let's look at Sasha to see if she's different.
Let's see what Sasha did.
It appeared. That's so fun. Let's take a look at Sasha's work. I want a close look at what she did. Just like before, I see Sasha took out 10 and 1. So she could add 10 first. Did you do something similar to Sasha's?
You may have.
Go ahead and erase your board now, and I'm going to give you a string of 3 problems to solve. Okay, mathematician, are you ready?
We're ready.
Here we go. If you can, break your board into 3 parts. If you're having a hard time, don't worry. You can just do 3 separate problems. The first one,
If you turn it sideways, it makes it easier.
the first one we're going to do is 19 plus 13. Then you're going to solve 59 plus 13. Last, we're going to solve 9 plus 33. Pause the video now and solve. When you're ready, press play, and we'll go over them together.
All right, friends, let's pause. All right, let's look at each one of these. Okay, so let's do this one first. 19 and 13. I know that I can make the next 10, and I need one more to make the next 10. So I'm going to say 1 and 1 plus what equals 13? 12. Okay, so then I'm going to add my 19 and my 1 to get 20. Oh, you know what I didn't write? Messed up. I didn't write my 19 plus 1 equals 20. Then I'm going to add 20 plus 12 equals, I have 2 10s and 1 10, that's 3 10s. 2 1s and 0 1s, that's 2 1s. So I get 32. All right, let's look at this one, 59 and 13. Let's do that differently. Let's break it down to 50 and 9 and 10 and 3. We can add our 10s first. 50 plus 10 equals 60. Then we're going to add our 1s. 9 plus 3. 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I'm going to add the 2 answers I got. 60 plus 12 equals, I have 6 10s and 1 10. That makes 7 10s. 0 1s and 2 1s. 2 1s. So I get 72. Last problem. 59 plus 33. What could be an easy way to solve this? How about if we break apart into our 10s and 1s again? 50 and 9, 30 and 3. Add 50 and 30. I know that makes 80. Then I'm going to add my 9 and my 3. 9 and 3, I knew that from the last problem, made 12. Then I'm going to add my 80 and my 12 together. 8 10s and 1 10 make 9 10s. 0 1s and 2 1s make 2 1s. I get 92. Now, if you didn't solve it the same way, but you got the same answer, that's okay. All right, let's see what Miss Kaylin says.
There we go. Welcome back, mathematicians. Did you have fun solving? Let's take a close look at each of these. starting with 19 plus 13. What strategy did you notice Miss Kaylin did?
She
It's always
added 10.
helpful to look at the number sentences to tell. Looks like I added 10 first. Let's go to the next one and see if I use the same strategy. What do you notice here?
Looks like she made 10.
I bet some of you noticed that I didn't take 10 out this time. This time I took out 1. Why did I decompose 13 into 1 and 12? What was I doing?
She's making the next 10.
Why would I take out the 1? Are some of you thinking, maybe Miss Kaylin wanted to make a 10? If you are, that's right. I wanted to make a 10. I wanted to make a 10 with 59. 59 plus 1 gives me the multiple 60. And then I could just add 60 plus 12. I did that in my head by thinking about place value. I knew 6 tens and 1 10, that's 7.
We did that too.
And then I just added the ones. That's 2 tens. Another way I can think of it, thinking it as a drawing in my head. 60 plus 12. That's 72. Let's go ahead and go to the last one. How did I solve this one? I don't see a 10 here, but I do see a group of 10s. So it looks like I added my groups of 10s first. 59 plus 30, I just needed to add 3 10s. I went from 59 to 89. Then I added the 3 more. 89 plus 3. I got 92. I hope you saw today that no matter what, you can use any strategy that makes sense to you. Sometimes you can make 10, sometimes you can add 10 first. Sometimes you can just add like units.
See, we've got totally different strategies, but we got all the same answers that she
Remember
did.
that as you transition to your problem set today. You did it!
Yay!
You completed today. I hope you had a good time solving problems and you saw the connections between each number sentence. Your brain worked so hard today, we should give it some love. Repeat after me. My brain is great.
My brain is great.
My brain will grow.
My brain will grow.
The harder I work,
The harder I work,
the more I'll know.
the more I'll know.
And that's so true. Come with me as we transition to your problem set. Your must-do problems today are 1A through E. You'll have 10 minutes to work as always. And remember, mathematician, you're amazing. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye. All right. Let's look at our problem set. We have 1A, B, C, D, and E. All right. It says solve and show your work. Here's A, B, C, D, and E. So let's look at F. 57 plus 34. Does it tell me how I need to solve this? No. Does it tell me I have to show my work? Yes. So even if you can do this in your brain, you still have to show me how you did it, okay? So you can use any strategy you want to. Anything that's going to help you solve this. Now, I personally like doing this one. If you don't like this one, you don't have to use it. You can use a different strategy. I like that I can add my 10s first. 50 plus 30 equals 80. Then I can add my ones. 7 plus 4. Let's get 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, so now I can add 80 plus 11. And like Miss Kaylin said, we're thinking about it as a place value. 8 and 1 10 make 9 10. 0 and 1 1s make 1 1. So our answer is 91. Now, do you have to do that strategy? No. If you don't like that strategy or it doesn't work for you, don't use it. If you like a different strategy, use it, okay? You're gonna do A or 1A, B, C, D, and E. Show your work. Don't just give me an answer, show your work, okay? Do your exit ticket, make sure you turn in your fluency with it. Turn it all into me. If you have any questions, email me, message me, get a hold of me any way you can, and I will try to help you out the best I can. I'll see you guys on our next lesson. Bye, friends.